Here we have a geometry problem. Okay, let's go to the question. In the figure above, find the value of x. In the given figure, we have to find the value of x we have over here. Okay, now let me consider the triangle in the given figure. So for that, let me mark the vertices. This is A, B, C. Okay, now let's consider the triangle ABC in the given figure. And in this triangle ABC, we know the measures of the two interior angles. That is 30 degree and 40 degree. And I assume the measure of the third interior angle C over here as y. Okay, already we know that in any triangle, the three interior angles will always add up to 180 degree. So that is this y and this 40 degree, the 30 degree. The three interior angle measures of the triangle ABC will add up to 180 degree. So let me do it. Y positive, 30 positive, 40 equals to 180. Okay, now let's solve for y in this equation. Y positive, when I combine 30 and 40, I'm getting 70 equals to 180. Let me subtract 70 from both sides. When I do so, this positive 70, negative 70 will cancel out. So when I subtract 70 from 180, I'm getting 110. So I got the value of y. So we can replace this y by the value what we got over here. So that is 110 degree. Okay, now let's consider the angle measure we have over here. This is a straight angle, and already we know that so always the straight angle measures 180 degree. So in this straight angle, this is a particular part. If this part is 110 degree, then what is the measure of this part? So to know the measure of the part of the straight angle over here in green color, I have to subtract this 110 degree from 180 degree. If I subtract 110 degree from 180 degree, I am getting 70 degree. So the measure of angle over here is 70 degree. If I add 70 and 110 degree, I am getting 180. That is the measure of the straight angle. Okay, now let's consider the stuff over here. Here we have an angle measure 120 degree, and this is the measure of straight angle, and it measures 180 degree. So in this straight angle, if this particular part measures 120 degree, then what is the measure of this part? It has to be 60 degree. So because if I subtract 120 from 180, I'm getting 60. Even if I add 60 and 120, I'm getting 180, which is a measure of the angle on the straight line. Okay, now let's consider the triangle, for example, let me name the vertices D, C, and E. Okay, now let's consider the triangle CDE. So in this triangle CDE, I know the three interior angle measures, x degree, 70 degree, 60 degree. So according to angle sum property of a triangle, the three interior angles will add up to 180 degree. That is, if I add the three interior angles of the triangle CDE, I mean x degree, 70 degree, 60 degree. So these three interior angles must add up to 180. That is x positive 70, positive 60 equals to 180. So when I combine the 70 and 60, I'm getting 130 equals to 180. So let me subtract 130 from both sides to solve for x. When I do so, this positive 130, negative 130 will cancel out. When I subtract 130 from 180, I'm getting 50. So now I got the value of x. The value of x is 50.